24 hours a day on Sky Mobile and skysports.com. This is Sky Sports News.
I want to welcome you, Adrian Johnson.
Thanks, Nathan.
It's great to have you here at the Sky Station. It's been always a thing we've wanted to get on the go, is an interview with yourself, especially ahead of such a big game on Monday.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's start off with, how is preparations going for Monday night?
Preparation's brilliant, Nathan. I appreciate you coming along. It's nice to Sky taking an interest in this game. Preparation's going brilliant. The guys are really putting in their very best. In fact, I was just passing Kenny's the other night, and there was 6 of the first teamers in Kenny's, and they were at the counter ordering away, and that's brilliant. Like, the only thing I would say is, I sort of say to the guys in the run up to a match, trying to keep it to sort of fish supper, burger and chips, that type of thing. It's the wee add-ons, the French fried onions and all that type of thing, which would just sort of annoy me a wee bit. But no, the guys are doing well, and I would like to think before the game we'll at least get a Chinese in, and possibly a Subway or a pizza, something like that. But no, preparation's going great.
It's great to see that the team are looking after themselves in such a great way. Leading up to this game, it's important that they keep strong and all that, and that you are leading them by...
Fitness is so important, absolutely.
And I take it you're leading them by example, lady?
Absolutely. I'll always be first at the counter, there's no doubt about that.
There's a few things I'd like to clear up here. Now, if you don't want to talk about it, we're not going to force you to tell you about anything. But there is a bit of negativity feeding among the different fan groups. Is it true that Gareth is not being selected because of a possible bust-up with a hairdryer or anything?
Let me knock this in the head straight off. There's a few players out this time. With Gareth out, Willie Curry, known affectionately to the players as Wildinho, for his wonder strike back a few years ago. He's not playing either. These guys fully committed to this club. Just so happens there's different things going on in their lives at this moment in time, and I've no doubt they'll be up for selection for the next game. But vital players in this, and Gareth, one of the best young players in the country, so he's going nowhere, and Wildinho going nowhere. They're committed to this club.
I'm sure across the nation there will be many with this question in their mind, and I'm sure you know yourself where I'm going to with this. In the Daily Mirror today, the very back page, it was, is Wildinho away to Barca? Is there any truth behind the factor that
That's
he
ridiculous.
could be on a trial?
That's ridiculous. Now, when I say ridiculous, Wildinho's good enough to play for Barcelona, being no doubts about that. But you're talking about a guy who's totally committed to this club, and there's just a text there. This guy's texting all the time, and he's basically saying, looking forward to Monday night's game, we'll be watching it. Unfortunately, can't end up for selection. He's committed to this club.
That's great to know, that's great. Well, that puts to bed all that.
Absolutely.
All that stuff. At times the media can get too much.
Yeah,
but but here at Sky
Sports, newspapers.
I want you to know, Eddie, that here at Sky Sports we are interested in the truth. And that's why we're here today, to put the truth out on the table ahead of Monday night. And we are delighted to know that the fans are excited. Eddie, you're a real legend in terms of a coach, and you've brought in some unbelievable players. Well, how does this new boy Nick, how does he fit into the signings you've made?
I'm just privileged that he's known affectionately as Nick the Hatchet, but I'm just delighted that Nick the Hatchet chose to come along. Like, he's been connected to Fulham, Chelsea, the list goes on, and this guy has got such a football background, and he's actually starting to do coaching and all that sort of thing, and I just feel privileged as a coach that we can work with him, and that he's part of this team. And like the Hatchet, sometimes he does cut a wee bit deep, but that's what makes him the Hatchet.
I think it's testimonial to your character as a coach to keep bringing in players of this calibre. And talking then about you as a person, how have you personally been fit to get Keith Finlayson back for one more game?
You're talking about Chopper Finlayson. You've got the Hatchet, and then you've got Chopper. And Chopper Finlayson, the man is an absolute legend. He's come back out of retirement for this game, and he's as fit as a fiddle. And what can I say? we're just so glad that he's in the centre of defence alongside the Hatchet, and I have no doubt that those two guys are just going to be awesome for us.
I was a wee bit disappointed to see at your last game, and I'm a big fan of the BEFC, but it was sad to see one guy being rushed to hospital. I haven't even heard how he's doing now because of a collision with Keith. Was there any action taken against that tackle?
It was a very fair challenge, and I do believe the man will soon be out of hospital. I think was that a year and a half ago?
That was, yes.
Yeah, well, I think he'll soon be out. And I know that Keith meant absolutely nothing by that. It was just a wholehearted challenge, and that's what Keith Finlayson is. Wholehearted in everything he does.
Well, Keith is...
I don't want to pursue this anymore, Nathan. I'd just prefer if you go on to the next question.
Alright, we'll respect
but
that.
One thing you know about me is I'll always defend my players.
That's true. I can't...
Yeah, keep it going.
Okay, well, let's move on here to the exciting news that somehow the great, the legend, Ashley Arnold is back.
Absolutely. Ashley's a legend. This club, he's been here, like, you're talking about a guy now, probably in his early 60s. You know, when he can still run the 10k in 3 minutes. Man's an absolute legend in this club, and, you know, he's always the first name down the team sheet.
And Ashley, do you honestly think that he has something to offer the team, even at this stage of life?
Absolutely. The man's legendary in the team, and I just can't see us playing without him. You know, really, his fitness levels, everything about him, it just speaks of commitment. And you know, like, why would St. Petersburg, he was in St. Petersburg, that are now owned by a multi-billionaire Russian businessman, and he was in St. Petersburg last week on trial, you know, but when it came to signing, he couldn't do it because he's so committed to this club.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player, and one we
unbelievable.
highlight him here many times on the station, so we do.
Excuse me.
Alright.
One more. Hello. Milesy, how's it going, mate? Yes, David, yes. You're inquiring about Ashley? Well, actually we have a big game coming up Monday night. No, Miles, he's not for sale. He's definitely not for sale, no. We need him here, we have big games coming up and we just couldn't do without him. No, not a chance. Anderson and Nani, plus 35 million? Not a chance. You're not even halfway there, mate. Not a chance. No, actually, you know, he's priceless. Absolutely priceless. No, Miles, I have to go here. I'm being interviewed in Sky Sports. Sorry. Okay, mate. Cheers. Bye. Sorry about that, Nathan.
Is that what that sounded like? David Moyes is officially looking at Ashley Arnold.
Is my head turned? That's about the fourth. Let me see. That's his fifth call today.
Is there any way you would possibly even maybe cash in and James?
I'll tell you this: if he was to offer me the whole United squad for Ashley Arnold, I honestly don't think I'd go for it.
What's in the Arnold blood?
I don't know. Like, there's James, his son. Like, you know, he's just a chap of the old block. You know, they've just got football and brains, and you know, I just feel privileged that, you know, that they have chosen to be in this club.
And Jamesy's got his Qatar, and one other man that has is Simon Frail.
Simon Frail.
What is the story behind Simon?
Simon was our goalkeeper, and two awesome feet on him. You know, and I've decided to put him in the midfield. Like, unbelievable that a goalkeeper's now. He's a sort of our midfield maestro, and the guys, like, you know, Holland talk about total football. This man's the epitome of total football.
I think the fans are very excited to see this. This is something new. It's like a new signing, basically, isn't it, Eddie?
Absolutely. Like, and if needs be, he can put on the keeper's jersey and he'll go into goal. But like, this man can play in any position on the pitch.
The versatility of this team is really one to be reckoned with, and you know, especially at this time for Evertonstown. We'll move on to the opposition now, Eddie. They suffered.
I just want to say Danny, his brother, as well. See, Danny went and played a few games for Evertonstown. You know, it's like everything in life. You just the grass on the other side of the head.
I think he took a weak moment.
I think he took just a wee bit of I don't know what came over Danny, but we're just glad to have Danny back. You know, he's part of this club. He'll always be part of this club, and just delighted to have Danny and Simon playing alongside each other.
And the opposition that you just mentioned, Irvinstown Independent Methodist Football Club, the team you're playing on Monday night, I'm sure you're aware of their heavy defeat of 5-1 last Monday night.
Yeah.
How has this filtered through into the team? What's the reaction been?
Well, all I'd say is that Irvinstown are a fantastic club. Like, we all know that. We've played them before. They beat us after a 3-3 draw on penalties. So, Irvinstown obviously had an off night. Like, my scouts have told me that, just things didn't go for them. But I have every respect for Irvinstown. I know that they're going to give us a mighty game on Monday. And we'll have to be at our very best.
And after your scouts feeding back the stories of that match and the heavy defeat, what way will you be setting up your formation for Monday night?
Well, some coaches have plan A and plan B, but I've really been working on plan C, D, E, F, G, H, and I, and J, and I can go further if necessary. And should it be a 4-4-2, a 2-2-4, or a 1-1-8? Whatever formation's needed, we'll go with it. We could even have a 10-1. We could have 10 keeper. Just whatever way the game's going, we can change to accommodate that.
It's great to know that you aren't just a standard manager that goes for the 4-4-2. You are
Absolutely not. One thing I always say is that every player in the team has to be fit to do a Cruyff turn. That is essential, even down to the goalkeeper. And I expect to see a lot of Cruyff turns in the game. And if you can't do a Cruyff turn, you won't be playing, because as Danny Friel once said to me, that there's nobody can do the Cruyff turn like me. So there you go. It's important to me and to my players that they can do that.
You have unbelievable fans at the club, Eddie.
Yeah.
In fact, they're being recognised on many websites and all. I heard as well there's been an ultra club set up by some of the elderly women.
Yeah.
Is these reports true?
Well, we do have problems. The likes of Edie Scally, Flo Little, people like that, they can get a wee bit boisterous and go slightly, they want pitch invasion and whatever, but FIFA have recognised that we have some of the best fans in Europe. And I'm just proud of the fans, I'm proud of the players, in the right way of course, and I just appeal to the fans. We'll do it on the pitch, you do it on the sidelines. And
you and your team and your fans, you all do abide by the 10-point plan created by UEFA.
What plan's that?
The plan is for Manu not included in all this.
Oh, well, whatever UEFA say, we'll abide by. I'll check up on that for the game, but absolutely, whatever they say, we'll do.
To be honest, Eddie, I think UEFA actually do a lot of what they do because of you and your club. I think you are nearly leading world football at the moment.
I appreciate that, Nathan.
And Eddie, I know you don't have much time left, so I want to bring this to an end here. For your fans, what do you predict the outcome of Monday night's going to be?
All I can predict is that we're going to put everything in. We're totally committed. We'll leave nothing behind on the pitch, and we will come off with our heads held high, win, lose or draw. So I just say, people of Fermanagh, support this team, be proud of this team, because they'll give you everything.
Eddie, we just want to thank you for your time coming into the studio here.
No problem, Nathan.
We know you probably are rushing back to the team now. I just hope...
No, there's no Russian backs in the team. They're all from Northern Ireland.
That's one thing about you, Eddie. You've always got a sense of humour,
Thanks,
Eddie.
Nathan. Yeah, thanks, Nathan.
I want to thank you, and we really appreciate you coming in here. And we wish you
it.
all the best. And please filter the...
By the way, see if you're talking to Miles, please tell him that we're busy. There's a lot going on this weekend to lay off on the phone calls, would you?
No problem.
Cheers,
Okay,
mate.
Adrian.
Cheers.
Thank you.